The time is now.
Welcome to NUFC Tom Frozen. Damn it. Where's the thing? Here we go. Now, welcome to NUFC Talk TV. Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Become a member if you can. Super chat right away so you can get your comment immediately in front of everyone else. Please do that. We are live. Borefest, boredom, bored, whatever you want to call it. It was a disaster today. It was, lackadaisical, whatever you want to call it. It's just not a good watch whatsoever. Valdemara watching in the stands, of course, saying, man, oh man, oh
What have I
man.
done here?
What have I done here? No, I don't think so. But
Although,
regardless,
exactly. Although you made me think, fucking hell, I wish I'd had that chance. I wish I'd had that chance.
whether Valdemara would have made a change, a difference, we don't know. But what we do know is it was a bore fest, to say the least, tonight. I don't know that a striker would have made a difference, because a proper one, with all due respect to Osula, because I don't think we even created anything for Osula to even get a nibble on, quite honestly. So we shall talk about that one. We will put the link out there so all fans can come on and have their say. This is a fan channel run by fans, so you can come on and have your say. Let me work the link out there. But what can I say about the game other than being boring and not really living up to the expectation? Not playing good against a team that's just been promoted is not good at all. The nonsense that there's no good or easy Premier League games in the Premier League is rubbish, in my honest opinion. And that you should be able to beat teams just like we should have tonight, and the team didn't turn up for it. That's the problem. I will take a step back on Ilanga because today was shite on everything that he did today. Subs weren't good. Starters weren't good. Nobody was good. Therefore, you get a point. And Leeds wasn't even that great either, or else it would have been worse. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Super chat right away. We got a super chat coming in from Matt. 100% win. Osula is not it. Poor man Darwin Nunez. Piss off. So thank you very much, Matt, for the super chat, buddy. Well, what do you make of it, lads? Win. What do you think? I'm sure everything is great.
The first thing you've always got to say is any away point in the Prem is a good point.
Rubbish.
That said, it was garbage.
So, again, you just contradicted yourself. Okay.
Everything about that was poor. Actually, the first 15 minutes, as was said in commentary, looked okay. But I don't know whether it was the knock that Ramsey got or whatever. But everything, whatever Eddie was thinking about after that, I've got no idea.
Well, interesting, because Super Chat here says, Brent, this is Eddie's MO. Always dropping points to low mid-table teams. Nothing new. Actually, I agree with that. If you look at it, it's the truth. And so, whether that's an issue or not, to you, when we won the Carabao Cup, that means that's it. We're in the glory of football. You might want to come back in, man. You're on the phone again. See, get on the laptop, mate. Get on the laptop. Stop cheating. But it is. I mean, it's the truth. We lose points against mid-table teams and low-table teams. It is what it is. But anyway, finish your point and win.
Well, that's all. What I'm saying is, it was there for all to see. You can't defend that. It was poor, and Eddie appeared to be clueless.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
Miley coming on, I don't know. Why not leave Murphy on, who would at least have had a shot on target and done some stuff. Take Asula off, put Alanga through the middle, and then if you want to, you can still then take. Put it this way: Asula being on the pitch for the full 90 minutes. It's one of two things. It's Eddie trying to give him every opportunity to prove that he can do a job, or it's that he he's unable to come up with a different combination to the one that patently wasn't working after the first 15 minutes. I think he missed a trick not having Hall on earlier. Even like I said yesterday or Thursday, sorry, in the preview, I would have liked to seen Hall in midfield. Start off with
but
play Hall in midfield.
but that's reaching, man. Just keep things simple. 4-3-3. You're playing against Leeds. Why are you changing so much stuff, man? 3 at the back, 5 at the back. Whatever it may be. Livramento was going forward a lot.
There were reasons for that. Namely,
No, there weren't. No, there weren't reasons. There were not reasonable reasons to make all of these changes. They weren't. What reasons were they?
All what changes?
The whole formation, everything else, and also Murphy coming in.
The reason was that we didn't have Gordon. That was the reason.
What does that change anything? It doesn't change anything when you're losing your center forward. You put Osula in. That's it. That's the only change that needs to be made. He changed the whole entire thing.
And we've seen how that worked.
So you're talking out of both sides of your mouth, man. It makes no sense. You change Osula, that's it. You don't have to make all these changes. Gary, what do you make of this game? We got Tiger coming in as well.
Very difficult to analyse. It was poor across the board. It wasn't just one player. I said to Win during the second half commentary, it reminded me very much of days gone by against lesser teams where the lads just turn up and expect to win. There wasn't a cutting edge anywhere in the side. Leeds just sat back and expected, tried to, again, low block. We just don't handle low blocks very well. We play in front of them. And the half chances of getting a shot off, it's like the players just want an extra touch. Nobody seems to have the confidence to have a go. And then when you get that chance to have a go, unfortunately, it falls to the wrong players. I am actually at this present moment in time, I can't see a player on the park that I'm looking at the minute that deserves a 5 points at all. Because again, you look at it leading from the line. When you look from start to finish, yes, I said that there should be balance playing this 3-4-3 system or 3-4-1-2, whichever way you want to do it, 2-1. But again, I keep saying, Osula is too isolated. You've got to have players in and around Osula to pull players away from him for him to gain space. He's not got the strength within him to bounce 2 players off. He's not got the strength to bounce 1 player off, never mind 2. He runs so easily. It's just, again, Mr. Yo-Yo. It's just too easy to defend against. And when you get players that are going down the left-hand side, you're expecting some quality into the box to feed your centre forward. If the quality of the crosses just aren't there, and it was from the first half all the way through, again, trying to create the perfect goal. On a surface like they played on today, the perfect goal doesn't come. It's about opportunist. Get an opportunist goal. Get a shot off from 20, 25 yards along the floor. Make the keeper stretch. If it gets a slight deflection, it beats a keeper. That's when you start setting your lines, because it allows then the team to come and chase you a little bit. They're at home. They've got to come out and try and play because the fans expect that. The longer the game went on, the more frustrated we looked. We were trying to do, like I say, the 5-yard passes weren't even going to anybody. It was so sloppy and so stagnant. It was too easy for Leeds to close the space down every time we got the ball. So, again, we talk about being predictable. We were totally predictable. Once you gave, the players 5 yards, it was a case of, well, okay, go run past me now. And by the time they'd run past him, there's no more green to run into to try and do anything with the ball. So again, prediction. It's a case of when Eddie Howe set the team up, you thought, okay, this is a team that he would have looked at. Eddie Howe I talk about. Farker would have said, I wasn't expecting this. It could have changed the balance of the way we played. But honestly, when you haven't got a target man. For me, I would have said I'd have kept the 3 players at the back personally, and I would have lost one going forward. I would have wanted a target man, somebody like Dan Burn, somebody who's willing to go and get roughy tufty with the centre backs. Just throw him up there and just upset them, because having 3 against 1 player, which we did in the first half, Leeds didn't, why have 3 on 1? It makes no sense. Just go and lose a player, go and throw him up top for 10, 15 minutes and allow Asula to run in off the shoulder, as we saw against Liverpool. Because what that does then, it draws players away from your main man. Right. And sorry, mate, but we were just so predictable today. It was just easy to play against.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, we got some fans calling up here. Tiger Studios, what do you make of this whole situation, buddy? Welcome.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to try not to swear because I'm absolutely fuming with that performance tonight. Like, firstly, why is Howe going 5 at the back against Leeds? That's just a fucking... Sorry. I just already swore. That's a disgrace, man. Like, what the hell is he thinking about putting 5 at the back? Do you know what? Everyone was shit today, yeah? The only players I will give credit to is probably Botman, Tino, and Lewis Miley when he came on. Because they pretty much did all the defending for us. Like, the thing is, we spent like 200 mil and we look worse. You know? Like, what the hell is going on with this? Like, Alanga is just piss poor today. Barnes does shit all. Osula, mate, just give up. You are done, mate. You can't never start for this football club again. You know what I mean?
How many times did you say last season, Tiger? Why not give Asula a chance? Why not give Asula a chance?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've given him the chance, and he's shit win.
Well, that makes sense.
We don't have
he's not good enough.
Sorry to jump in here. We didn't have another striker. That's the problem.
Well, exactly. Well, he has to start.
He played with a striker, and we're still not doing anything.
Yeah, but listen, we got a striker, and we're going to talk about that, by the way, because there's something going on about. I have a little conspiracy theory about why he wasn't available, and that might have made Eddie Howe fuming. Tiger, finish up.
Can I just finish before I go? Yeah. The thing is, we've got a striker. He can't do anything. He's only good coming off the bench. That's what Osula's good. He's good coming off when we need the extra legs going forward, right? But after this international break, I don't want to see Trippier, Shaw, Burn starting now. It needs to be Tino, Botman, Chow, and Hall. It needs that needs to be our defense going forward. I'm done with Shaw and Burn now. Yeah, Burn did good last season, but this is this season now.
He's been the best player this season.
He hasn't. Stop with that now.
No, he hasn't. 2 points in 9, 2 out of 9. That's not good enough.
Well, if you're the best player, well, that's one way of putting it. I swear, that's good right there. Very articulate. If you're going to be the best player, if you're going to be, that's a very good point from Tiger. If you're going to be the best player out of a team that got 2 points out of the 9, well, that says a lot. That says a lot.
And I said this. Do you know PIF? Yeah, last point now. Yeah. We've got 2 days left. PAF, we need 2 or 3 more players coming in. Quality players. Because if we go with this squad for the rest of the season, we're going to struggle, man, in the Champions League. Do you think playing like that in the Champions League, we're going to get to the knockout stages? No. But I tell you what, we'll beat Barcelona by 4-0. Everyone's going to be like, oh, we beat Barca 4-0. We'll get knocked out, and everyone's not going to care about that.
I mean, Wynn's going to be parading. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Wynn's going to be parading. I tell you what, this is Howe's last season. This is Howe's last season.
Ooh, damn, man, you're on fire right now.
You can't spend 200 mil like that and we look worse.
Hey.
That's it. That's all I want to say.
Interesting. Okay, listen, that's fine. Well, if you want to stay. If you want to leave, that's fine.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Guys, but yeah,
cheers.
Take
care. Offer, do you hear us? You're muted, Offer. So I don't know if he can hear us. He probably can't hear us. I don't know. He has to be able to hear us for him to come on, though. Quickly, Leos, give me your takes, mate, on the game.
Rubbish. That's got to be one of the worst performances I watched Newcastle play. It's like, as I said, like, sorry I jumped in with Tiger just to say, like, if we didn't have a striker, we didn't. That's the problem. If we had the striker, we would have won that. We would have won the game against Liverpool. We would have won the game today.
I don't think so, mate.
Oh,
Tonight, how many chances did Osula have to score for you to say that? Like Gordon did against Liverpool.
We had a couple of crosses in the box. If we had a taller striker in the box, we would have
He is tall.
not a 6'6".
But he's not a finished striker, man.
Yeah.
The whole game.
No, I'm sorry. I think we're missing the trick here because we didn't play good. The team didn't play good. It's not like with Liverpool.
And that's the other thing. You know, it's easy to point the finger at Eddie, and I'm pointing the finger at Eddie myself. But you've also got to accept the fact that the players themselves, like Gary said, it's Leeds. There's this mentality they just expect they're going to turn up and win, and it ain't going to happen. It does not happen in the Prem.
So we got wing players then. If that's what you're saying.
But I got
finish, Lewis.
I know. Maybe with referees, but today there was no flow to the game. There was no flow. Every side free kick. Sometimes it was not a free kick. The referee blew for a free kick. You go, what's going on here?
I'm not gonna go to the referee, but anyway, Andy Bell, what do you make of the game?
Rubbish.
It's going to be a bit of a long-winded one, so I apologise in advance.
Yeah, I'm going to back, guys.
See you, Lewis. Take care.
I agree with what you said.
Hey, Lewis,
so ultimately, Anthony Gordon coming out the side. Why is so many differences, dynamics have got to change in the team just because Gordon comes out? I guess we want to be higher. That's why Jacob Ramsey started. He wants to get numbers around Osula to help him out. Problem is the patterns of play that we play are exactly the same as what they are when they're 4-3-3. So why change the formation when you try? All you're doing is making things more difficult on yourself because you haven't got players where they normally are. It's for me. Alanga's crossing at the end of the game. 55 million. I wouldn't give you 5.5 if that's his crossing. We've seen him do better. Let's be honest, but not one of them players today, in my opinion, deserve above a 5. Like I think it was Gary said there before. Maybe you could give Miley lost the ball towards the end of the game. That could have cost her, but that was only because he was being so eager to try and win the ball back. I don't get Eddie. You could tell from half an hour that formation was not working. He should have identified that. Yeah. This is the common criticism we've had from him since the day being able to identify where he's getting it tactically wrong and going back to what works. He said himself in his press conferences the last few games. We've been the better team, but we've been getting nothing from the game. So then why go and flip everything upside down and change everything? Go with what you've been doing and hope Osula can adjust, because that's the only way he's going to have a long period in this team is by actually being able to play the system that we actually want to play. For me, that is a learning curve that today, and if he doesn't learn from it, then Tiger might be right and might be his last season.
Well, I mean, that's been. It's nothing new though. I mean, it's been like this for forever. I mean,
Bruno Tonali in the middle looked sheepish today. Gary said earlier on today, and I think Wynn mentioned it as well. We had such an arrogance on the ball when we had possession in the first half, as if we thought if we keep the ball, we'll create things. There was no urgency either to get a shot off, to try and open somebody up, or even try and challenge somebody. The only person that went into the back of anybody tried to win his headers was Botman. And he gave a couple of free kicks away in the process. But at least he was trying to win the 50-50s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough game to watch, to say the least. We're going to get into your comments, too. A lot of start comments right now. People are wanting to have a say. Boki, welcome. What do you make of this game, mate?
Poor game, wasn't it? Poor game. To be fair, it's our first poor game of the season, so we can't completely slag him up. But Eddie's in-game management again came to the fore today, and it just didn't work. He doesn't have that string to his bow. And
clueless.
Yeah, me and Gary, I was speaking to Gary and asked him a very pertinent question the other night about coaching staff, and I think we do need a new coach on the bench who's maybe willing just to say to Eddie, "This ain't working. We need to change it." And it doesn't look like the guys. It doesn't look like Graham. What's his name?
Jones.
But yeah, does Jones and Jason Tyndall are able to do that to him? I think he maybe needs a little bit of a niggle in his ear to say, look, mate, this isn't going right. You need to change it completely because that in-game
I don't think you necessarily need to change things completely because
When?
of one poor
No,
performance.
No, but
I don't mean with a team. I mean with the coaching staff. So the coaching staff are able to say it, Eddie. You change things completely in this game.
Are you seeing
my question to Wayne. Hold on, my question to Wayne, because I'm going to get him on this one as usual. What did you just say, Wayne? Wayne, what did you just say to Bogey?
What did I just say?
Yeah, what did you just say?
What, that I agree with him that his in-game management is
No. You told Bokey, I don't agree that he needs to change everything completely, right?
No,
You said that.
I don't agree that one game
Right.
means you change
But-
everything completely when
okay.
what he's been doing.
Right.
is
No,
doing
but let's talk about
Champions
tonight.
League 2
Let's
years
talk
running
about.
one
But
first.
the problem, Win, is that Eddie Howe changed everything completely tonight. Eddie Howe did that tonight. The formation and the tactics were off, like nobody saw that coming. It's
Well,
complete-
I saw it when you said
simply-
nobody saw that coming. I said on Thursday would probably
simply
go through
because
the
you're missing you. But do you allow that? Do you think that was a right move? You just missing Gordon. That's the center forward, and you think that you need to change the whole entire system because of Gordon.
No, you need to change. He felt wrongly, as it's turned out,
Well, we
That
knew that
one-
before the game too.
that going three at the back would give us more opportunity with the wing backs.
How? Again, it makes no sense. You know why? I agree with Andy Bell. Now we'll go to Over in a minute. I agree with Andy Bell 100%. We do the same thing with Christmas tree formation, then 4-3-3, 3 at the back, 20 at the back, 10 at the back, or 50 at the back. We play the same way. And tonight, Livramento is a wing back, whatever you want to call him, whatever name you want to put on him, doing the same thing. Overlapping. It's the same thing. Why you need to change?
Nobody in front of him as well, mate. How many times was he on the left side and not one person was in 30 yards of him?
Yeah. But now, if there is a happy clapper, a happier clapper than Mighty Win, there's one from Iceland, a Scandinavian lad like Olfer. So, Olfer, defend this nonsense. Before you do that, actually, thank you, Sam A, for the super chat. How experimented. It's early. I'm not worried. So that's Sam A. Thank you for your super chat,
Thank
buddy.
you, Sammy. A sensible comment.
Go on then, Olfer.
Yeah, I must say, I think you guys are being far too negative about this. We came to a very hostile away end. Don't forget, Leeds is a very difficult away pitch.
That was in the 70s,
It's
man. Not
like
anymore.
one of the most difficult crowds for away game you can go to. And to get a 0-0 draw there, I thought Pope did amazing there. And
Amazing.
I disagree heavily with the one who was talking bad about Fabian Schär and Sven Botman. I thought they were both great. The only player I could criticize a little bit was Tino Livramento, maybe. But I thought
he was
we
great.
did very good. And we defended a point. That
That's
was how we
sad.
did.
Olfer, I think you're talking about Leeds that
Yes.
won the league, man,
But
30 years ago.
going too far in negativity with this.
No. I think you it's far too much positivity on this. They're a championship team. With all due respect to Leeds, I think it's a
Very
big decent team.
difficult away game.
Yeah, but that was back in the 60s, man,
They are
70s.
low
Not
on the
anymore, man.
table, but
They
it's
don't
a
do that
very
no more.
difficult pitch to go to.
How is that difficult, man? The players were fine. The
I
difficult.
think you're wrong on this one. I think you're wrong. On this
And
one.
you go at Livramento. Livramento is probably one of the best players.
I was going to say, I must admit, I thought Livramento was
I
one
thought
of our
Livramento
better
was our
players.
best player. Yeah.
I thought the strikers for Leeds are very bad. I was never afraid when they are attacking because Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I mean,
so why did we put 3 defenders in?
But I thought the problem is Osula is too young. That's a concern.
He's the same age as Waldemar.
Yeah, the only problem I can see. The only problem I can see is we are lacking strikers. But other than that, if we get a striker, we are one of the best teams in the league.
Okay, but
That's
Irish
true.
got a good.
Come on.
Irish got a good point.
Yes.
Irish got a good point here because he says they do say Icelandic people are the nicest people on the planet. Then they used to, they used to be Vikings. They weren't so nice back then, were they? But come on, Alfred. Come on, man. Listen, let's come to a mutual understanding. I know you want to be positive. You want to balance things up. But we drew against a very tough, not very tough, a very
If we
easier
had lost the
team.
game, then I would have said it's a lack of
Oh, but that
character.
is a happy clapping statement, man. That is a very poor statement. Of course, if we get relegated, it's better than losing against, I don't know, anybody, Burnley. But yeah, we can't
kept our
keep talking
ground.
like that, man.
We stayed stubborn and we protected our point.
Oh, but that is so.
You're protecting a point against a team that's just been promoted, who got battered off Arsenal.
Yeah.
You can't be looking at what your potential competitors are doing and then saying, "Well, I'm happy to take a 0-0 draw." When you look at the game back over, you can say, "Okay, well, the draw was probably a fair result based on the performances," but that's not
Fair
the way
result,
you're
yeah.
approaching the game going into it. You've got to go right. Let's go and nail these. Let's welcome back to the Premier League. By the way, you know what I mean?
And the first 15.
Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, Tino, for becoming a member. I appreciate you, Tino. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for becoming a member.
Last season, I remember after 15 games, we had 5 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses. So now we are only 3 games.
Well, that's
into
not
the
good.
season.
And we criticized it at the time, and you can
And our new players like Malik Thiaw, Ramsey, and the
I like Ramsey, by the way.
German lad we had yesterday. I'm not good with saying his name. They are all getting into balance. It takes time, and maybe we get a Norwegian striker soon, and then we have 2 very tall strikers.
Usually I get a Scandinavian in, that's why.
I don't argue with you too much, but one thing I would say is we're into the season now. We shouldn't need time. We should be ready to play teams, and we should be ready to be able to change in-game management and things like that. At the minute, we're not doing that. We're just if we start off poorly, we're staying poorly, and whatever Eddie does on the side, he can't change it. So, and the only people that you've really praised are the defenders, which against a team like Leeds isn't a great thing. Really, what we should be, a team like Leeds, you should be talking about with strikers, either missing chances or having a great game against them. And that's not the case. We haven't. It's not as if we went into this game and missed a load of chances and could have had a.
No, we didn't.
But I also think, as we always say, games are won and lost in midfield, and our midfield today was poor.
Awful.
Well, I think Ramsey was good in the first half, and he had to come off. Hopefully, nothing serious. But I thought he was good. I liked he literally created the only play that was good for Newcastle United. I think the whole game on the left.
I don't know about you guys, but the problem that we had is when Tino was breaking, if he went infield, he was the furthest forward left-sided player we had. So if he went infield and the ball tried to get recycled again, unless Dan Burn was going to make a gut-running ball up the line, we had no width at all on the left-hand side. Ramsey tried to overlap a couple of times, and all we did was recycle the ball. It was so arrogant, in my opinion, of it's all right, we'll break it down. One will do something. We're better players, and you can't have that attitude. You've got to have the attitude of get in the box. I'm going to put the ball in the box, and we'll see what happens. Let's panic them. Let's put them under pressure. And eventually, when you do that, people make mistakes. Like they said on commentary, it was only going to take a mistake or a bit of quality. And there was, I'm sorry, but the only bit of quality on that pitch today came from Leeds players.
I heard an interesting
came from a Leeds player.
I think I got a good comment here from Irish earlier on. Still don't understand why we couldn't get Voldemort registered by noon. This surely was so important. Eddie Howe, when he was asked, about this, he gave the answer like this, almost an angry answer in disguise, saying, "No, he won't be available for reasons that I cannot understand." And that's what he said. And I thought, well, that's an odd answer because he could have just said, "Well, he won't be available." Yes. So I think he tried to throw a little bit of an elbow there. And then that day we were doing media. He's supposed to do media stuff. So I wonder now if that media, all of that, because they want to do that immediately when he is coming in to sign the contract. They want to get all that media stuff out of the way, and then so the player can be released to train or whatever. I wonder if that delayed things for him to be able to train, because that was literally Friday. So game is today.
It's a registration, Nicholas. It's a registration. he had to be registered by 12 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think what his argument would have been is, if you're going to go and get him, I want you to go and get him, make sure he's ready for today's game. And they've obviously, someone administratively or involved in the deals obviously dragged their feet and they've made an excuse to him. And I think that was a dig at them, personally. I think that
Well, there you go. So, and it could have been done, it wasn't. But at the end of the day, I still have not found any chances that we created that Osula missed, or that it was Osula is the reason why we lost or didn't win the game. None. You can say that one against Ramsey that I was talking about earlier, a cross in there that he probably could have done better. But that's it. What other opportunities did he miss? To say, yeah, it's the striker that we're missing, and that's the reason why we didn't win.
But you're not taking into consideration the fact that he wasn't getting into positions to get the ball, to get those opportunities.
He kept. You can also argue that's Murphy's fault, because Murphy's supposed to be the link man, and Osula had to keep coming down to get the ball all the time instead of just staying where he's supposed to and let Murphy be the link man.
Well, that's the key. Instead of staying where he's supposed to.
Yeah, but he had to come down and get the ball. So where was Murphy the whole time, if that was his job?
Murphy was awful today. I don't know if
Which one? I want about Jacob.
Jacob Murphy was.
Yeah, 2 shots on target more than anybody else.
Yeah, 2 shots on target, but
yeah, but that's.
If you look at his game, it was.
Oh, no, I'm with you.
He was awful. He gave nothing to the game. I don't know why Eddie dropped Elanga for Murphy. I don't get that in my head. Why has he done that?
I agree with you. I don't know why, and I think he should start next game. But I also will admit that Elanga, when he coming in, it was absolutely dross with his finishing prime. I mean, crosses all the way to the stand.
Was pathetic.
Crosses to the stand and all of that crap. I mean, it's
nobody pressuring him.
He was put through twice on the right, and he just cut straight back and gave the ball to a Leeds player.
Yeah, I mean
there is one negative thing though today. Sunderland won. That's not good.
Well, that's true. And the Mackems 9 points.
6.
Or not 6. 6 points. The Mackems, they lost a lot before. 6 points. Come on, man. We knew this game was the game to get the 3 points, to at least have 4, be there. No, 3 weeks already of the Premier League have passed, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. So we can't be. That's why I have an issue with all 3, and I always have an issue with.
The Premiership is judged on 38 games, not 3.
Yeah, but what the fuck? This guy, man, it's unbelievable.
How you start, it's how you finish. I think that's what wins in.
Unbeaten away from home.
Are you kidding me right now?
I cloud you, wouldn't you?
I tell you what, man, you'll do anything for an argument,
clean sheets away from home.
Oh
you
my
tried
God!
To save him, Andy.
Unbeaten while we've had 11 men on the pitch. There's another one.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man.
Clean sheet on a hostile away.
All without a striker.
And what the hell does the striker have to do with the clean sheets? Again, numpty statements just said out there for no reason. What does the striker, lack of a striker, if we got 10 players today, if you have 5 defenders,
if we had a striker for those 3, a decent striker for those 3 games would have won all 3.
No, I'm talking about why do you think tonight has to do with the striker? I still don't understand it.
There's a comment just been put on there.
Well, that's your problem, because if you don't understand that, you just don't understand football.
There's a comment just come on there, and it's a bloody good point. If you include pre-season, how many games is that where we failed to win a game?
Okay, so
without a striker.
Hey, 0 big chances created. 0 big chances created tonight. Tell me what chances is the striker going to put away?
Spain won the World Cup without a striker.
It makes no sense, man. What chances did the striker miss tonight? I want to know. Somebody tell me, please.
The striker that we had available to us was not sufficiently capable to put himself into positions where he would get those chances.
So we played great then. It was the striker issue. Okay, no big deal. Boki super chatting. Boki super chat put Win in jail. Thank you very much indeed, Boki.
Never mind jail.
I mean, it's just unbelievable, man. I don't understand it, man.
Teams have found ways of winning without strikers. What my point is that's now 8, maybe 9 games, including pre-season.
They're all coming at you now, man.
Oh, they're all coming, man. That's what. I think that's Wynn's tactic to get super chats. I think just to say numpty things. And what was the second one? Get win in jail for stupidity. There you go. Don't free win.
Come on,
Exactly.
Nailo.
We're working on it right now, man. And Alfred is seeing the damage, so he's just gonna be quiet and let the man run. He's not gonna get involved at the moment. So there you go. Knackered. Throw the keys
I'm
away.
not
Let's
getting a spell with him either.
thank you both, lads. Thank you both for the super chats. Let's go. Run. No, there's no negativity, man. Leeds are a championship team. Leeds are a championship team, and we were absolutely dross. Leeds right now are parading right now, man. That they got a point.
Lewin could have won it right at
Difficult
the end.
away game, though. Difficult pitch to play
Oh
on.
my God!
Oh, hey,
for
hang
you.
on. 2 seconds. We've got Ronald Turnbull. Ronald, we didn't
It's
get
a
your
working class
prediction
city like
there.
Newcastle. It's like a very difficult place to play football on.
Well, let's go with some chats here, star chats, because people wanted to have their say. Irish says Osula is just a bigger version of Gordon, runs around and that's it. Miley needs to go out on loan. We need a midfielder so bad. A playmaker would be nice, says Irish. Lack of creativity from rugby here. What was the super chat? Bring it up. Oh, there we go. Doubling down.
Oh, Queenie, I'm surprised.
Doubling down. I love it. Doubling down.
That means there's got to be at least 3 super chats to get him free.
To get him out, exactly. All right. NUFC Truth. And NUFC Truth says, Chris, we've just drawn the worst manager what? In the Premier history.
Run to the worst manager.
One of the
And
worst.
and that is a fact. Eddie Howe can't even outmanage Warner the clown. I'm sorry. I'm Eddie out. Not enough of these poor patches. I'm done. Well, I think that's pretty. It's a rush decision that you're making there. But the problem is, though, we get into these situations where he can never learn from his mistakes. He never does. We've been doing this for a long time.
I'm as we'll find out when we do the scores. I'm marking Eddie down.
I'm questioning who's Warner.
I don't even know who's Warner. That's not even the manager. That's not a Leeds manager.
Well, I think he's just getting the name of the
Dan,
manager
it's
wrong.
Daniel Farker.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's probably what do you call it?
Whatever that Farker name is.
So Risky D's put Fark Isaac.
And by the way, Isak was chanted tonight.
Isaac, away.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Away. Isaac's.
Isaac,
away.
Our fans are not holding back now. We got Voltamati. I don't know where I'm going. What the heck happened? Where am I at? There we go. Voltamati's in. He was in the stands as well. So happy to actually see him train and play. He's not going to really. He's probably going to. Not really. He's going to have to go to Germany. I think internationals go immediately to their countries to train and do all of that. Jorn, how do you say that, Alfor? Jarnison?
Jorn Bjarnason.
Say it in your. That looks like you, by the way.
Oh, nice to see you. This is me.
Oh, put it back up.
Fan?
More handsome
Is he a
version in it,
Newcastle fan?
Yeah.
Well, he probably is.
Yeah,
Alfor, nice to
Lord.
see you in the chat. This is my main YouTuber's chat. If I wasn't a Liverpool fan, a Liverpool fan, I would choose Newcastle. Are there about 5 supporters of Newcastle United? Yeah, man, you got.
We have 500 members.
Ooh, tell them about it. Tell them about it, Alfor. Tell them, man. Tell them about it. Steve Gott is here. Ramsey and Elanga are the biggest waste of 100 million ever. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think we're being tough. Ramsey was good.
Talk about knee jerk.
Yeah. I don't agree with that. But anyway, that's his opinion. Niall celebrating 10 months of membership is to blame for. How is to blame for all form and tactics? Exactly. Phil D. Why don't we shoot from distance, especially when it's wet and slippery? A slippery ball. I don't understand, man. I don't get it, man.
Such a simple thing that gets overlooked so often. Tonali was big culprit of it. Ball at the edge of the box, and he just does not take a shot. Just recycles it constantly. And Trippier's crossing is just getting on my tits this season. Sorry, I don't know if anybody else. It is just diabolical. Even when he knows it's going to get blocked, he's crossing it now.
lads, with the back three as well, the three that were played, do you not think Hall should have been played instead of Tripp?
Yes.
I do.
So Tino should have been right and Hall left,
Yeah.
and that gives you speed up and down the wings. It was obvious we'd had no speed up the left wing whatsoever. Sorry, right wing whatsoever. Whereas if you'd played Tino right, Hall left, it just gives you an up and down player.
And especially Tino behind the longer.
Yeah,
But
100%.
you've also got to say with Hall, he used to be a left-sided midfielder.
Yeah,
So, that's in his locker. And that's what I said. For me, it would work if they didn't go. And again, I've got it on the screen. If Chris wants to put it up, you can see how congested it is. The main passing lanes shows you the centre circle with the amount of bodies that are in there. And this is the problem with Newcastle and this system. Because Jacob Ramsey, as good as he looked in certain patches, unfortunately stops some of the movement from the likes of Bruno and Tonali going in. You can see here, this isn't me putting it up. This is literally the passing lanes, the main passing lanes, and you can see that congestion in the centre circle. There's nothing on the left-hand side, because what you got from Tino a lot of the time was when the ball was moving across to the right-hand side with the likes of Kieran Trippier, everybody moved inwards. And then you'd got Dan Burn would move down the left-hand side and try to recycle the ball, and nobody passed it to him. And that's what I said. There was only moments of today where there was a back three. It was never a back three because Tino was left side of midfield, and that's what got me. Because I thought they were going to be wing backs.
Gary, sorry.
I think Paul Linton would have been very good against this hostile Leeds team.
Sorry, when Tino was highest, there you see him next to it. There's no one beyond Dan Burn on the left side, is there? So once Tino went inside, as you said, we had nothing on the left side. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, nothing at all. I mean, when you look like this here, right, was our back three, as you like. But what you had was a 3-4-3 at times. But because he didn't get over the halfway line at all, he was mainly playing in this back. Dan Burn become your left back a lot of the time. And you had a 4-4-1-1 with Ramsey sat in the middle, as you can see here. And there was no out ball. None whatsoever. Our furthest forward player today was Jacob Murphy, which is absolutely criminal. I mean, what is Asula doing here?
Sam, thank you for the super chat there. Respect for Eddie trying new things. It didn't work out today, but his ability to try different things won us a trophy and hopefully more. What changes things? We win 4-3-3 every time. That's worked to win the Carabao Cup. So I don't understand the other. But Omar is in the building. Omar, how you doing?
I'm very good. How are you guys?
Doing good, doing good. What do you make of the game?
First, I think Wynn needed a psychiatrist, so that's why he came on.
There you go.
He needed the pills, Doc. I don't know about anything else.
I need the drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Very disappointed, very disappointed. I had high expectations, and I'm concerned, to be honest. I think we didn't create anything against a very poor Leeds team. We didn't control the midfield. And the formation, I didn't understand. I've never seen this formation before. So I'm not sure what was going on. It was like pegs and, people out of position. And Osula, sorry guys, I don't see it. He needs to be shipped out. He didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, he had to play, obviously. I can't blame Eddie on that because he had to play. And when he's had multiple options, he never played. So there's a reason to that. Although, as a sub, he scored goals. So I don't know if I would absolutely get rid of him. But if you got Walter Mata and then you're thinking about another striker, and as you say, if it's true that Isak ain't going nowhere, well, why do you need four center forwards? Now, Eddie Howe said he has no update on Isak. But says on signings, I would love to do one more player just to get full strength that I think we need. So I don't know what that would be. I don't know Joe Linton, what's going on with him. But we've been linked to Fratesi. We've been linked to Fermin Lopez, who Chelsea put a bid in for now. I don't know if that's accepted, denied, whatever. So,
guys, why did Malik Piao not come on?
Well, I think I don't know.
Lenny,
It's difficult though. It's difficult because
To be fair, what's Malik Chow going to do? We kept a clean sheet anyway, but so it wasn't as
No,
though.
well, if that's the case
no,
though, he shouldn't have changed the whole tactics of the team because that wasn't going to do anything. Other than all he needed to do was change the damn center forward.
no, but
That's it.
because he would have got some important minutes before the international break, and it would have, maybe could have gone
I
up
think
for a
it's fine.
corner or something. Yeah.
You're talking
Lads,
about
I
Aaron
think
to win the
one
game.
worrying thing is that last night I sat and argued the point that Mailey and Sula wouldn't start together, and that's because you know what Eddie Howe's mind is, so you understand his mindset before you're going into games. And I mentioned it quite a few times, and that other coaches will be picking up on that. So I think it's quite easy to understand how Eddie's going to set up a team. It was obvious he was going to go in with the back five today, or the back three and two wingers, if you like. He needs to change, and he's not doing it. He's got this big-headed mindset, and he just sticks to it no matter what. You need somebody to either someone to come in and say to him, Eddie, change your mind a little bit, or he needs to learn how to change his mind a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a criticism, but it's not happening, is
We'll
it?
just answer that question there that we've just had. Why is the old man always behind bars? If
Because he
just watch
says
for a little
nothing.
bit more often, mate, and you'll know why.
Watch, yeah, exactly. You'll understand. You'll understand. Thank you, Jordy Dan, for the super chat, lads. I think we should bid for that Longstaff lad. It was decent tonight. I tell you, decent tonight.
Hey,
Shawnee
man,
Longstaff.
match.
Well, that just tells you about the match.
Longstaff got man of the match.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Well, that's
He
the
was very
thing.
good, in
Wow.
my
Yeah,
opinion.
they just wanted to do that because it's playing against
Yeah,
Newcastle.
that's
blah,
Of
blah.
course, he was. I'll be honest.
He was decent
better
though.
than Field, let's put it that way.
Yeah, he
God,
was decent.
I almost had a heart attack at the end when Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I thought he was going to score.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I
Right.
saw that, man.
But a habit of scoring against us as well.
That would have been
Yeah.
devastating. That would have been
And he could,
devastating. But
on another day, if he's match fit, he scores that in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, exactly.
I tell you one thing. I know we got another super chat coming in.
If they had got a winner later on, that would
Oh,
have been,
this must be the first time ever. Ronald Turnbull, you cheap twat.
I need a few
Finally,
more
super
before
chatting
I cut out.
says, "Let Win out and put Chris in jail." Win tells the truth. Listen, I have no issue with that, mate. I have no issue. You put me in jail unfairly, but again, Mandela was thrown in jail as well, so I'll go in jail. Mandela and Gandhi were jailed once before, so I'll be in there
Right.
unjustified. But that's fine. No
Okay.
issue.
But thank you, Ronald.
Thank you, Ronald. Appreciate it.
And not only thank you, Ronald, but we've got to get.
You gotta put in your prediction.
in, man.
You got to put in your predictions, no doubt about it.
Win has,
I was saying the stuff
Win
I
has
had
to
for
run the show now.
But look how quickly I'll be freed from jail. Come on, come on, my lads and lasses. Come on, me lads and lasses. 357 of you. You know you'll chip in and hit the like button too, because it's been shame on all of you. 64 likes on the whole stream. Come on, man, smash the like button right now. I think Eddie Howe will go back to the tactics.
You like
Jab
it, we'll
Stasher.
put him
Have you
in
seen
jail.
that comment from Jab Stasher? Show was Jeffrey Dahmer.
So it's different now, exactly. And Eddie and the happy clappers offer a mighty win will find something positive to say about him as well. That's how happy clappers. That's how much of happy clappers they are.
That's how we swing.
Anyway, whoa, wait.
Wait, I'm
time
going to
out.
say.
Time
That's
out.
a different channel, lad.
We're talking about jails and a load of men swinging, snapping. Yeah.
We are not going to prove that we're wangers.
All right. Anyways, so I mean, I think Eddie Howe is going to have to change the formations. I mean, obviously, go back to
Eddie
4-3-3.
Howe's just going to have to get a striker, man, for God's sake.
Yeah, we need a striker.
It makes no sense. Yeah, but we don't have a striker, so we play 5-3-2. Okay, that makes sense.
What was
yeah.
it you said on Monday night? Just make sure we don't get beat.
Says who? I never said that. That's not my mentality at all. I want to win everything.
When we lost the third goal on Monday night, going for it.
That's a different game. 10 men down.
Well, of course
Man,
it's a
Win.
different
What are you
game.
talking about, man? Are you mad? That's
Completely different game.
what are you talking about? We play against Liverpool. That should be a reason not to put him in jail. But somebody has to.
There is one thing that worries me a bit about this team, though. When I see Tino, I think it's Tino Livramento and Botman, they like to pass down to Pope sometimes.
Oh,
Pope
so
is amazing goalkeeper to catch the ball, but with his feet he's a bit shaky.
So you're
So I would
blaming
like to pass
you're blaming
more forward.
Byrne and them for passing them instead of blaming Pope for
Burn,
being a.
Pope was amazing. I thought Pope was very good today. I thought he had a very good game today. Completely.
Burn played Bruno into trouble twice at least in that match, playing balls across the pitch.
Yeah,
Especially in the first
yeah.
half, he played one. Bruno tried to turn him.
I don't think Pope has been good recently, but in this game I thought he was good. He interfered with all the stopped all the chances. You know, when he was brave, he went out for the.
One successful run out, despite what Chris says. 3 high claims, 1 save from inside the box, 16 out of 20 accurate passes.
And one massive mouthful for Trippier because he couldn't make a 6-yard pass. He was asking Trippier to drop in when he only had
3
to
out of 8 long balls.
And 1 tackle against the Hordens as well, wasn't it?
Clearance.
Exactly, yes.
The problem
he
is
had a
in his feet.
massive core Trippier, and all he had to do is play a ball 6 yards. I'm sorry, he kicked the ball straight into the dugout. It
Well,
was
Yeah.
That's going to be an. That's going to be.
Obviously Ramsdale after the international break. That's a massive thing.
But
I'm a massive fan.
but Boki, I could agree with you. I wouldn't have an issue with that. But what makes you think that's going to happen? Nothing, because I think that Pope would have to make an unbelievable mistake for that to happen. Thank you very much, Iris. Took y'all long enough though. What's the matter with you? Chrissy Tamdella. What TAM stands for the American Mag, by the
But
way.
when you're chopped up, Chris,
but-
it costs more money.
Thank you very
Say
much.
When Don Corleone gets put in jail, the bail's higher. So
Well, yes, yeah. Don Corleone. I like that. I got Don Corleone in the back too. I got him in the background. But
he doesn't sneak up behind you and you sell the night, you'll be all right.
no, I'm good, man. I'm good. Wayne likes that though. He talked about the back door the other day. I don't know what that meant, but he was happy about that one. So thank you, Irish, and all of you out there. So I mean, I think he's gonna have to change the tactics. Listen, this whole Isak situation has been doing my nut in, as you guys say over there. So that's gonna have to be sorted. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see on Monday. We're going to do an all-day show, so everybody, all hands on deck, all for included. Come on now, all-day stream to know the fate of Alexander Isak, whether he's going to stay or leave. I think he's going to leave. That's my personal opinion. Doc is an ITK wannabe, so he's going to have to face. He's going to have to face the masses once he's proven wrong or right, either or. He's saying that he knows from ITK sources that Al Rumayyan has said no Isak out at all. He'll be staying in Newcastle. Now, whether
Chris,
get yourself out of the game, jail for the end of the stream, man.
But what was that, Andy? What were you saying?
Get yourself out of jail for the end of the stream. Put him back in.
Oh shoot! I didn't press. Sorry about that. I didn't press transition.
Al Ramayan, as actually said.
Oh, there's the Queen of Hearts. Thank you, Queenie. Yeah, there you go.
Money. There's no amount of money that will let him go, and I agree with Doc. What Doc said, I think it was either on the chat or on one of the shows previously. Yeah. They bend the will of the world around them. The rich Arabs. There is no such thing as a word no to them. Look at Turkey LL boxing.
Well,
he's not going. He's not going.
I agree with that, and I also agree without having to go to an extreme where they never take no for an answer, and they're just this regime. The simple fact that Liverpool and Isak have not handled this the proper, educated way, the professional way, is enough for any club, Marinakis included, to say you're not going to do that, bunny lad. It ain't going to happen. And
the thing is, Liverpool have not even submitted a bid, so I don't know why.
No,
why people
it's all
are
been
saying.
exactly, and they've been running. Now the journalist, Norwegian journalist, Jorg something.
He's a joker. That guy.
They're always called Jorg for some reason. And so but he's saying that it's done deal. He's flying to Liverpool, all of that crap. Everybody else said that it's not happening. So I don't know what's happening.
So earlier today, I spoke to Al Walid, and he's very confident that Isak's not going this window.
But now that raises an issue because if he stays, well, he will have to play. I guess
He'll play. Otherwise, he'll get fined his wages.
But what about for everybody else out there? What about the interest on Jorgen Larsson? You would get Jorgen Larsson or Wissa, but I think Jorgen Larsson is easier to get. Although Wolf say he's not for sale. So again,
He's not for sale. He's not for sale.
so yeah, but so Wissa, they want
Lawson's too
60 million.
similar to Waldemar as well. He's too
Stephen, the
similar.
guy is
He
well
didn't,
he
play,
knows
he
now.
didn't play today, Doc.
Oh,
Yeah, but he was injured.
What, from 15 minutes on Wednesday?
Well,
Could have
you can have an
trained
injury.
This whole-
He came on 76 on Wednesday and scored 2
and
goals.
scored twice.
He had a knock.
Yeah.
Was the official.
They're talking about a knock. Yeah, they're talking about a knock here. Now, one thing from Vet Pro, he's a Liverpool fan. Why do you keep saying we never submitted a bid when we submitted 110 million? That's not enough. And in
No,
fact,
you
it's
need
not.
to pay the right amount.
And it's not about not being enough, right? You submitted one bid, and for 2 months,
4 weeks ago.
for 2 months, damn near, there's been this drama. When it, like for example, we've been to Jorgen Larsson, trying to get him 3 bids in 1 week because we trying to
Yes.
get the twat. You know what I mean? If you want your player, what are you doing? Why are you doing a campaign with the media to try to unsettle? You unsettle the player clearly. But the problem is you don't know that you're dealing with proper managers, owners that are not going to buckle, and that is now. Now, do I think that's enough to say, all right, keep Isak on the reserves or wherever? I don't know. I still have just the way it's always worked out. You know, the top 6 get whatever they want. It makes me lean the fact that he's going to leave, but I may be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong because this is a bad precedent if we don't get it right.
And we just ask real one in the comments. Say he's obviously a Liverpool fan. He's worth 120 million pound max. Liverpool should walk away. So
Yeah.
you're telling me
Can I address the Liverpool fans?
you're
If
telling
I
me.
go to a car,
Sorry, go on, Alpha. Go on.
if I go to a car shop and I see a car worth 100,000 pounds, and I offer 80,000 pounds, and then I get offended the car seller didn't want to sell me for the price I want.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's
They
unprecedented.
are
It makes no
acting
sense.
absolutely ridiculous here.
And-
The
and-
Liverpool
Bearing in
fans.
mind,
and
you
it's-
mentioned the same
Such a-
fan
it's
that
such
just
a-
paid more money for a midfielder who's
It's
got
such
less
a-
goals.
Just to
You're
add
such
to
a
your
lovely
example,
guy.
and then you get.
Selling a car for 80,000
One at a time,
pounds,
one at a time.
I'm honest.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just gonna say, and to add to your example, and then you get all your mates ringing the showroom saying, "Why the hell are you not selling the car for 80,000? What's wrong with you? This is the value of the car."
Exactly. Free the car.
I mean, it's
Free
his
the
worth
car.
obviously money, isn't it?
But the issue is, for example, Enfield sector here reporting, according to Paul Joyce, that Liverpool will not go as high as 130 for
Exactly.
Isak only wants to move to Anfield. They will not bid against themselves in the belief that a figure of 120 is a fair price for the player. Like in the words of Simon Jordan, who the hell are you, Liverpool, to determine what my asset is worth?
And the car theory is a bad one for Liverpool. So normally they just nick it. So it's, you know.
That is,
I'm
that
talking
is.
it's banter. Apologies. I stepped the language.
Can I just say to the doc, if you are wrong and we sell Isaac,
you're gonna have to face the consequences.
So
Though.
much hell in the chat next week. You know?
Oh, you're gonna have to.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. No worries.
Yeah, there you go. It's fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean,
all right, then.
I'm not saying that I'm just reporting what has been, very significant.
Well, you're putting your name behind it. You keep sharing it, so can't walk
and
away
if you
from it.
if you actually look at the so-called journalists, have you heard Fabrizio Celano say anything about Isak in the last 6 days?
No. One thing that's funny is that they all tweet at the same time.
Exactly.
Like the same thing, like bidding for this guy, and they all do it at the same time. Like they got the same sword, or they, or I don't know.
So why is Fabrizio not reporting on it for the last 6-7 days?
No, yeah, you're right. That's it's been quite obvious. So we'll see what happens. Listen, we're gonna end it tonight on this with this show. Good reaction, good banter, good talk, good discussions. Thank you to all the super chatters. I'll name you in just a second. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Join us tomorrow. Don't think we have anything. Oh, we might do the player scores tomorrow. So stay tuned earlier in the day sometime, or we'll figure it out. Do the player scores. Let's watch the game again. Let's do it. It ain't going to change. Nobody's going to go above.
Smash the likes, folks. We haven't even got 100 likes yet.
Come on. We don't even have 100 likes, man. Shame on all of you. And I don't think anybody's going to go above 4 anyway. Other than Alford, he'll put 9 all across the board and win 8. Not as high as a Happy Clapper as Alford, but he'll give them all 8.
Yeah, we've done the player score.
There you go. We've done the player score.
I think you could leave it at that and save yourselves an hour, I'll be honest.
Thank you, Matt, for super chatting. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Sam A. Thank you, Tino. Thank you, Tino, for becoming a member. Boki. Thank you, Niall. Thank you, Queen of Heart. Thank you, Sam A. Thank you, Jordy Dan. Thank you, Ronald Turnbull, Irish Assassin, Queen of Heart at last. Thank you for freeing me from the
Ronald
unjust.
Turnbull, get your scores in.
Ronald Turnbull, get your scores in. We'll see you on the next one, folks. Take care. Thank you very much indeed for everything that you do for us. Shout out. Highway the lads.
Away the lads.
See you on the next one.